to the daily life of a motion designer. In the last episode, we covered source text and path options. Today, I'll show you how to save the animation of a single layer as a preset. Presets are ready-made effects and animations that you can instantly apply to layers. They are widely used across different software like Photoshop Actions, Lightroom presets, and LUTs for color correction or grading. After Effects has hundreds of presets. Text preset lets you animate text with ease, like fades, slides, or typewriter effects, just by dragging and dropping them onto your layer. They save time and are customizable, make them perfect for both beginners and pros. Let's create a text animation and turn it into a preset. First, open the previous episode's project file downloadable from the description below. I'll work on the cryptocurrency composition. If you are new, check out the last episode to learn how to create text on a pad in After Effects. Now select the text layer, go to the pad options, and start animating. Enable force alignment. At the 0-second mark, animate the first and the last margins to compress the characters together. At the 1-second mark, move the keyframes to spread the characters into a nice position. Hit F9 to easy ease the keyframes, then use the graph editor to tweak the speed for a smoother effect. Next, animate the opacity from 0 to 100 and the transform panel. Move the keyframes a little forward. Preview the animation and don't forget to enable motion blur for a polished look. Looks good and smooth. Once you're happy with the animation, select the text layer and hit U twice. This will show all the properties used in the animation. Now start selecting the properties you want to save. Hold Ctrl and click to add the ones you need. I don't want to save the position for this preset because when you apply it, the text would always move to this spot. I'll include properties like mask path, last margin, first margin, force alignment, and reverse path. But I leave out the source text since that would replace any text when the preset is applied. Once you've selected everything, go to the Animation tab and click Save Animation Preset. Name your preset and save it. You can find it later in the Effect and Preset panel under the Animation Presets, User Presets. Now let's apply preset in the moon composition. Select the text layer and hide the others. Note, if the layer already has masks or keyframes, delete them first. Make sure the time indicator is in the right position. This is where the animation will start. Drag and drop the preset onto the text layer. You can edit the keyframes and values to fit your scene. To adjust the mask, double-click on the path line and hold Ctrl or Shift to fine-tune. To adjust the anchor point, hit Y for the pan behind tool and hold Ctrl to center it. Then rotate the layer. Now let's apply the preset to the second text layer. Repeat the same process. Delete keyframes, apply the preset, and adjust. Remember, presets don't save motion blur, so turn that on for a better final result. Let's explore more presets in the Effects and Presets panel. Open a new composition. Write some text. And go to the Animation Presets. You will find folders with tons of presets for images, shapes, or text layers. Open the text folder and inside you will find options for different types of text animations: 3D, intros, outros, pad options, and more. Let's try the Fade Up and Flip preset. Add it to the text and notice where the time indicator is. This is where the animation starts. You can always undo and try different presets. For example, apply Typewriter, one of the most popular presets. It animates text like a typing effect, perfect for intro animations. Now, apply an outro preset like Fade Out Slow to see the complete effect. If you want to preview presets before applying them, right-click in the Effect and Preset panel and choose Browse Presets. If you have Adobe Bridge installed, you can preview all the presets here. Adobe Bridge lets you preview presets before applying them, which can save you time. Let's open the text folder again. Choose the Path subfolder and click on the preset to see how it animates in Bridge. Now, let's go back to After Effects. I am going to apply Antelope preset to a new text layer. To reveal the keyframes and delete any unnecessary animation groups, hit U twice. As you'll notice, the Antelope preset has saved the source text too, meaning your text will change to match the one saved in the preset. Rename the text. If you want to change the speed of the animation, hit U to adjust the keyframes. Select all keyframes, hold Alt and drag the last frame. This will move all keyframes together, allowing you to speed up or slow down the entire animation. Let's create another text layer and apply a different preset. After previewing it, hit U twice to see how it works. You can create typography like this when you know more about the Animate tool. That's it for today's episode on advanced typography techniques. We've explored creating custom presets, how to save and apply them, and some tips for speeding up your workflow using Adobe Bridge. That wraps up today's tutorial. Stay tuned for more episodes where we'll dive deeper into advanced typography techniques like the Animator, Range Selector, and the other powerful animation tools in After Effects. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you won't miss out on upcoming content. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time on the daily life of a motion designer. A secret tip. For those who stay until the end, here's a little bonus tip. Let's go back to the moon composition. Duplicate the text layers twice. Arrange them and hit M to reveal the mask paths. Scale them up one by one. Change the color of the layers for better separation. Next, select all the layers and apply a fast marks blur. Gradually decrease the blurriness from the first layer to the last for a cool depth effect. Move the layers a bit forward one by one. Preview the result. It looks smooth and dynamic. Thanks, Guy, for sticking around until the end.